Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gamers Breakfast with my co-host Jalbagel and myself, SkojSkull. We're doing a different style. We're doing a different style of short-form content. We're calling this like Snack Break, the segment.
Yeah, it's the snack break.
Oh yeah, mostly because we don't have
Get your
time.
snack. Yeah.
But we wanted to create this like 20 plus minute short segment of just us like basically centering in on like one or two topics and then reading your comments at the end of this video. So we thought it'd be fun thing to try out. Tomorrow, by the time this video gets uploaded, it's gonna be the digital event for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which I think is really exciting. And we're gonna be talking about it a little bit. So I thought we can do that. So we have the news that we have on it, so like all the news that we have on it so far, it's just that it's going to be released I think at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for people on Eastern, 7 PDT, and then 14 GMT.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what those translate to. And
Guys, I don't even know either. You guys know how to convert that. Y'all are much smarter than us.
Just convert the time from like GMT because I don't trust the 7. Like the 14 GMT is probably the easiest way for me to translate time. It's like, or what does that translate to Eastern Standard Time is 9 a.m. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at work.
I'm gonna be also at work. I'm gonna be sitting on my phone looking at Twitter while I pump water out of the ground.
So yeah, we thought we'd like to talk about like, so for all the news we have on so far is new monsters, gameplay info, and more. So they're gonna be revealing new monsters.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That could be
Exactly.
either like things from previous releases, or it could be entirely new ones like the Luna Garen that we got.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for more returning monsters. Rise already has a bunch of new monsters, and while those are all cool, I would personally prefer to see more returning monsters. There's a bunch of monsters in the franchise, so just adding more things to it seems to bloat it and depreciate the value of other things, in my opinion.
Oh, gotcha.
However, Giganox. I want Giganox in the game.
Gormagon first. Because think about it, get Gormagon, that's basically confirming that we're having 2 other monsters with it too. Chaotic Gore and Shigaru.
They don't need to add. They don't need to add those if they're gonna put that in. They don't. I mean, look at it this way.
Yeah.
Toby Kadachi's in the game.
Yes.
There's no Viper Toby.
That's true.
Like there's no reason. There's nothing that says that anyone has to do anything, right? And at least in my opinion, I'm not like trying to like shit on your parade. I would love to have Gore. I wouldn't want like Chaotic or Shigoda.
Totally
I just want Gore. Gore itself is such a good monster.
Oh yeah, it's great, and Giganox is really cool too. I just don't want him to suck on me. I just
Oh whoa.
Like this is one move in 3U where he just like he trips you over and he just takes his like large gargantuan tail mouth. I don't even know what ends his mouth, and just like swallows you whole and just starts like crunch, and then just spits out. It's like, yeah, don't like that. But round 2 though.
I found Monster Hunter's tweet about things that they've already teased for Sunbreak though. So starting in January, they started teasing information about the game, right? January is when they announced Malzeno was going to be the flagship monster of Sunbreak.
Yes.
Which has this like super spooky like vampire vibe, right?
Yeah.
It looks really neat. Yep, they also announced Luna Garen, which if someone comes on screen and says it's pronounced Luna Garon, they're wrong. You remember that? They're wrong. They're wrong because the handler is also wrong about that pronunciation. It's Luna Garen.
Oh my goodness. I feel like it's just like they gave things to the English voice actors and they don't know how to pronounce things.
Here you go. These are just consonants written on a page. Exactly. Figure it out.
You go. Then they also announced like a teaser picture. I'm trying to tease. There we go. So the tweet says, "Hello everyone, we've been putting the finishing touches to the monsters in the game." So It's a tweet that shows basically the Bishaten from when they teased Bishaten from the base game. They basically are teasing this again with a variant.
Yeah, so it's that caricature of Bishaten that is just like the blue Tengu mask.
Yeah.
But now it's red.
Yeah, so I'm really interested to see that's gonna be. A lot of people are like, Kogath posted like a meme tweet of just with him with bombs, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That would actually be really cool, right? Because like this is this is kind of the cool thing. I don't know, because like Bishaten, like usually when we see variants, we see that they're like elemental variants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have Zinogre and Stygian Zinogre, Thunder and Dragonblight. You have Tobi-Kadachi and Viper Tobi-Kadachi, Thunder and Poison. Why am I stuck on Thunder monsters? But like the variants like that are usually, you know, like they're like this color shifted, the element shifted kind of idea, right? Mm-hmm. Which is neat. But Bishaten doesn't do that, you know. It throws like fruit and stuff, right? So I'm curious, like maybe this is like a volcanic area variant. Nailed it. Where he throws rocks instead. That'd be cool.
Those rocks, maybe throws like a little lava bomb kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be really interesting. Like a lava rock, just throws a lava rock and just goes explodes a little bit.
It's interesting though, because like I mean they can do anything, right? Like they showed a red face that tells us nothing other than that like Bishaten variant. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's really cool. I like the way they're like teasing things with the Monster Hunter Rise as well. They're barely showing anything in terms of like pictures, and I kind of like that. And then when they reveal something, I don't know, it's very, the way they're presenting things right now is very interesting compared to how they presented things with World and Iceborne, which I kind of prefer the way they're presenting things now than
so this is the other thing too, is that all the information that we've been getting has been 6 months to 3 months out. We're 3 months out, you know, at the earliest from Sunbreak. They did the exact same thing with Iceborne, just like less in your face about it. Like in this, at least with now, the marketing team is doing the really like fun caricature gifs and stuff like that. Like that's the tweet I have pulled up now. Yeah. They're doing all the fun like caricatures and stuff, which is like enough information that doesn't like tell us too much about the game, but it still keeps us like excited and engaged. But they're about to do a 20-minute long, you know, reveal. And I mean, even then, I see them, you know, dropping all of the information about this like a month in advance, you know, like I see like everything popping up a month in advance.
I'm just worried that like they're gonna do the same thing that they did with Iceborne, just reveal like every single monster on the roster basically. It's gonna be like, hey, there's Brachydios, hey, there's Tigrex, hey, there's Zinogre, hey, there's all these different monsters. So it was just, I don't know, I like the feeling of getting into a game with barely knowing little to and anything about it. But then there's also the side of me. Yeah, there's also the side of me that's just like, I want to know everything. Yeah. Which is also the problem.
I'm very much in the wheelhouse that like knowing something isn't truly knowing something, right? Like you like a movie, right? Like you can see the movie poster for a movie and it tells you just enough to get you interested, right? Like just seeing a picture of a monster isn't necessarily a spoiler in my opinion, and it doesn't spoil my experience of like actually experiencing it, you know? So I like seeing all the new information coming out.
Yeah. That's true. Like seeing all the different moves and everything. What they did with Raging Brachydios was a little too much, I think. I don't know if you remember that.
Showing the entire fight? Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally just showed the entire fight.
They showed the entire fight. Like, they did that for the event of the Monster Hunter Festa. They like live streamed the whole event, and they were also like showcasing Raging Brachydios. They were like the entire fight, like that entire area that you got locked into. They showed that entire thing. So
yeah, it was the entire fight, and like that doesn't do too much. Doesn't do too much for anyone, right?
No.
You know, if you just hear it all it is. So yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I think they've been really smart about like how they've been releasing information. So
yeah, No, I think
It's
they're,
been
they're
good.
really good with it, and it's just really fun experiencing Monster Hunter and seeing how much it's growing right now, like with how many people are getting involved in it.
hmm one of the speculations, because they keep talking about like new monsters and new gameplay mechanics. They keep talking about introducing new gameplay stuff. And one of the things that keeps like coming up is like new wire bug, like new silk bind techniques and stuff like that. I'm very, very excited to see if they add like another layer to that, right?
That'd be really
Despite
interesting.
all of my issues with wire bug, right? I still find the mechanic fun. Like it's fun, like hunter arts are fun.
Yeah, it's a
But
fun
I'm
mechanic.
curious to see. Yeah, I'm curious to see what else they add to it. Just don't give us like tenderizing in the game, please, for the love of God. Do not give us tenderizing. That's it. That's all I ask
Imagine,
for.
has there been like a large uproar of complaints about it? Because they're pretty good with like,
No,
okay. Because I,
I
I
mean,
feel like,
like, I don't know. I don't think the general populace of Monster Hunter players understand the. And this isn't like saying that like you Monster Hunter players don't understand the game. This is more so most players do not understand the intricacies of every game that they play to this point,
mhm,
where like tenderizing in Iceborne was literally a forced mechanic to balance out master rank. That's why it's overpowered in low rank and high rank, and that's why
mhm.
we saw hit zone values of monsters get cut in half. This is entirely from a speedrunner's perspective and a mildly like upper level casual play perspective,
Sneaking it
right?
in again.
Because like it's just the mentality
Yeah.
that I have, because it forces you to play a specific way, which is like forcing you into the clutch claw, into tenderizing.
Hmm.
Sure, it could have been implemented a lot better. Absolutely, right? I mean, it's like the same thing with like Y stones and 4U. Like Y stones are the only way that you could fight Apex monsters in 4U. If you
Yeah.
didn't have a Y stone, you weren't doing it, right? If you didn't use the Y stone, you weren't fucking fighting the thing. You were doing literally a third of the damage. So it's like
Yup.
like those kinds of mechanics, when they're forced on you, are not fun. Ergo, like wire bugs, right? Which, but you have to use silk binds to get, like with a weapon like longsword, you're getting a wyvern ride once a hunt, like no matter what, you know. So it's just one of those things. It's like, as long as we can avoid like those kinds of mechanics, I'll be really happy with whatever they add. Honestly, I want like a guard or a counter or a parry for Switch Axe. Please give me something. I need something.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, we're both, I feel like, around the same place when it comes to Monster Hunter Rise, where we both feel weird in the placement we are in with Monster Hunter Rise at the moment. How do you, if you want to talk about that?
Oh, I mean, I don't. I find the game casual, but like casually fun, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy playing Rise, but there's no reward for playing the game, right?
Mm. Yeah, I know.
And
Stickers.
before everyone gets into the comments and goes talisman grind, dude, I've done over 2,000 melds and I have yet to get a talisman that has more than 2 level 2 slots on it.
Talisman grinds is one of the worst things in
It's
Rise.
it's asinine. And the other thing too is like, I'm almost positive that charm tables are broken in the game, but
Mhm.
no one's investigating it because we can just edit the charms in on PC anyway, so it doesn't matter. And on Switch it's fixed, right? I'm almost certain on PC it's still fucking broken, because I've gotten the same charm like 4 times already and I haven't seen anything else, right? Like a value. Regardless of all of that, though, there's besides like just playing the game to play it, which there's nothing wrong with that, and if you can be sated by that, by all means go for it. I don't find that there's, personally for me, a reason to play it, so I started speedrunning it, and the speedrun for it is very linear, very fast, and in my opinion very boring for me, right? It's actually a
Yeah.
fun one to watch. I love watching people do Rise RTA speedruns and even just Rise ILs. I think they're a lot of fun to watch, and they're very, very fast. And what's insane to think about, just perspective, right, in comparison,
Yeah.
what's insane to think about is that Oh, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna hold that thought. I'm gonna save that thought for after this.
Okay.
Because that's kind of where I'm at with the game, is that I find no reason to continue to play it. I have a lot of fun with it. I really enjoy it, but I have no reason to keep playing it, and that's fine. This isn't like me going like, I need more time. I have like 400 hours in the game. I'm good. Right? Like,
that's a lot of time.
I'm fine.
For like base game Rise. That's a lot of time.
Like world is an anomaly, right? Like, people want the world experience again, but that's just fucking selfish, right? In my opinion, you know, because like getting that experience again is impossible, right? Like, that is unique, that is special, and no one plans on that. You know, that just kind of happens because the constellations align. The stars align and the moon's in retrograde. Listen,
that's what happens when the stars align.
Yeah, but stars don't move.
No.
But what about you? Because like, I mean, I know for me, like, I take the game at a much like in a different approach, right? You know, not saying that like, you don't play the game well, but I take it like at the speedrunning like perspective, like the speedrunning level. You know, what about you?
I'm kind of all over the place in terms of content right now. Like, for at least for live streaming, I know what I want to do in terms of videos and how to like I want to go about making them. Like, I'm still not done with Rise, and like, because I'm getting back into making anime builds, and I'm actually going.
Which have been really cool, by the way. I watched the most recent one, even though I don't know the character because I haven't watched season 2 yet. I did really enjoy it. You like started the video out and it was like, by the way, spoilers if you haven't watched season 2 yet. I was like, I'm in.
I mean, I didn't
wanted
really
to watch it.
I'm glad you liked it. Well, it wasn't really I didn't really go deep into spoilers. It was kind of just like,
no, it was very much like surface level stuff. So I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. Even for not like having seen season 2, it was good.
That's good. Sweet. I'm glad you liked it. But yeah, no, it was I want to make more content like that. I love the anime builds. They're on the future anime builds are not all gonna be Rise. I'm gonna go backwards and like war, depending on how like I feel the character works.
GU would be a really good one to do builds in, because like there are a lot of like really unique abilities in GU. Like, there's one that you get an attack buff when you're overheated. So like I don't know, there's probably something there. Anime, you'll figure it out. That's your job, not mine. No,
like, that's why I think it's so exciting about the anime stuff. It's just like, I posted the recent one a little late than when I should have, because like the hype for Demon Slayer quickly died down after like 2 weeks after, and I posted it like 3 or 4 weeks after the anime or season 2 ended, so I didn't get that much traction because no one's searching it up anymore. But now, I'm actually working on the next anime build currently. I'm gonna be writing up the script for that. I don't know.
I won't ask what character, but I will ask. Can you tell us what anime?
That's supposed to.
No, there's so many. It's Naruto. I knew it.
How did you know?
The name of the anime will spoil the character.
I can give you one hint though, or 2 hints.
Okay, I'll take a hint. I'll take one hint.
It's the big fad that's happening around right now, and the anime got delayed.
I'll take 2 hints.
The anime got delayed and won't be released till later.
I'll take 3 hints. I don't know enough about anime to figure that out.
No, I can tell you after. It's a manga that I've been collecting recently. Does that doesn't like hint anything?
Oh, I see.
It's not Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh. Oh, I see. I won't say anything though.
No, yeah, but so like I'm really excited for that. But it like with streaming and stuff, I'll probably be making like a more Fineland posts about it, but like I'm gonna be slowing down a lot for live streaming because mental health. And I'm scared for myself because I could barely keep up conversations sometimes in live streams, and I'm just like, oh, that's not good.
I mean, you gotta do what feels right for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just exhausted all the time. So I'll figure stuff out. YouTube content is probably the easiest to make because it's just like write a script, read the script,
Yeah.
make the video. And you don't have to
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah. So I'll still be around, just not live as much. But yeah,
That'll
no,
be good. I mean, that'll be good. Like you gotta set your priorities, right? Like, what do you have to do versus what do you want to do, right?
yeah.
And so it's important to do.
Oh yeah, and I feel like in terms of like wanting to build content as a content creator, I feel like it's important to if you feel like you're not putting out the best you personally think you can make, then try something different. So this is my something different.
Yep, and there's nothing wrong with trying something different now too, right? Like now, like I know it's weird like to say because you and I both like kind of have, a nice beginning foothold in like what we want to do, but now is still the time to like make those changes, like now is still the time to try new things and try different things while we are not 100% dependent on this thing.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like we're in a pretty lucky spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, to kind of end this segment off though, we have a few YouTube comments that we've gotten. By the way, if you guys want to post comments that you guys want us to read out loud, we're going to be reading them out mostly in these short form content videos. I was thinking about doing it with guests, but that just feels awkward and weird. Just be like, hey, we're gonna read our own YouTube comments.
Yeah, no, we'll probably do it this way, right? Because like we made that soft announcement about switching to bi-weekly. That was kind of a trigger pull on my part because one, Skoy and I didn't communicate for like a week and a half on a guest, and we both have been kind of like complaining about being really busy and commenting on the fact that we've been really busy and trying to keep up with both like our real life stuff and our own content and stuff like that. And so I pitched that idea and it sounded good at the time, but Skoy had this really good idea for these little snack breaks, right?
Yeah.
Where we can take some time, just kind of have a one-on-one, a lot shorter, a lot easier to plan. And then also take some time to appreciate our lovely community and viewers, you guys that watch us every week. Like it still amazes me that you guys do that. So thank you so much. And so if you want us, we're going to be doing these probably like once every other week, maybe
after the guest. So it'd be like these and then guests, these guests. So to make it easier for us to plan guests, so we can actually be ahead of schedule, like just have maybe like a lot of guests listed up at some point. But yeah, so yeah, fingers crossed that we can
yeah, but feel free. I mean, people generally do comment a lot on, like you guys do generally comment a lot on these as it is, so feel free to comment more if there's something that like you want to pitch to us, or if there's like an idea that you want to share, comment or anything like that. If you just want to say, like, Skoy, your hoodie is so nice. I can't tell if it's like a light pink or a white, but I really like it. Like maybe that's the comment that you want to leave, and that'll make Skoy feel really good about himself.
Lighting, and the purple lighting. But so for this video, for the next video that we're gonna be making, tell us what monsters you guys are looking forward to for Monster Rise Sunbreak. Actually, especially after the digital event. Tell us what you're most excited for, and then we'll talk about it with you guys in the next snack break. So here's a comment from Monkey Thief 86 on the video that we talked about with like our changes in our content. Like for me, it was like the PNG tuber. He says, "Hey guys, resident watching lawyer here to answer your VPN question. As with most questions on laws, the answer is it depends. Generally speaking, use of VPN is legal. The times it can stray towards and into legality, or at least branching restrictions going against terms of service, is where you are accessing services or content that is paid for through some license or service fee that you're bypassing." Jesus. The best
Monkey is a fantastic source of legal advice, by the way.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Jesus. The best example I can give is if you use a VPN to geolocate as being in the UK and access BBC iPlayer. iPlayer is paid by the UK's TV license. The access is meant to be conditional on paying it. So if you're a Netflix subscriber and use a VPN to proxy your location to be in another country so you can watch content there, you're fine. If in doubt, check the T&Cs.
That's always really good advice, which is because, like, you know, we always go, it's like, you know, when you make a new account, it's like, yes, I'd like to make a new Netflix account. It's like, okay, here's our terms and services. Do you agree? You just scroll down these 9 pages. Those actually have these answers, right? Like the shit that we sat for, I think, 30 minutes just going, I don't know, but it sounds like it's illegal.
Because we weren't sure, because it was just like, what's the legality of it? But then this describes it a lot more, which is interesting. So it's just like, if you have a subscription, you're fine. Basically. It's
probably.
We're gonna find out later that VPNs are actually illegal.
But I mean, like, Monkey is right? Like, it depends, you know. And what's crazy is, like, even looking at things that you and I know the TOCs like really well. Like, let's say like Twitch. Like, Twitch says things like, you know, like Twitch for a while said you couldn't stream yourself sleeping, and then now you can. And then, like, you know, oh, you can't stream yourself in like underwear or like underdressed. And now there's hot tub and bikini stream, you know, meta. Yep. So like I mean, Twitch is a really bad example of this, right? But when it comes to like things like, you know, when people say it depends with the law, like, it really does depend with the law, because we don't, you know, no one plans for everything, right? We can't sit here and plan like for literally every contingency.
Oh no. Do you want to read this one from Frost Dragonheart?
Yeah, I can read this one. This one is a comment from Frost Dragonheart from the podcast with Angbada, Angbada 11. Go check him out.
He's great.
Frost says, "Great stuff as always. You're absolutely right. Content creation certainly isn't easy, but the more I listen to you guys, the more confident I feel about the videos I've been working on, and the inspiration always goes a long way. Thanks for being awesome." Thank you, Frost. That's an incredibly kind thing. Yeah, that's one of our big big, you know, goals here, at least for, you know, at least I know for at least myself, and I believe so for Skoj as well. Is breaking down that kind of barrier that content creators make between themselves and their community about being transparent about like the mental health and the process and the difficulties associated with that process. You know, we come up here every week talking about like changes that we're thinking about making or changes that we are making, and like why we're doing it, if it's a mental health, if it's like because, you know, like we just don't like a thing anymore. We're very transparent about that because we want to help other people do that for themselves too, because it makes you feel so much better. Oh
yeah, definitely. And good luck on the content you're making, Frost. And you've been like a huge supporter for our own content, so it's always awesome to see you around.
Yeah, thank you, Frost.
Thank you. Yeah. I wish you the best. He's made some videos about the photography stuff. Have you seen that? There was a video that he's made. I can look into you later.
I'm so bad.
No, you're fine. I live on Twitter, so like I see him post stuff. I'm like, hey, but no, he's posted some pictures when he was in the hunts with me of like high-res photos that look insane. So he like kind of just, I was wondering why he was dying here and there. I was like, what's happening? He's like, oh, sorry, I'm taking photos. I'm like, what? He then shared them in Discord. I saw them. I was like, holy shit, they look really good. They were like sick. In action with like the background super blurred out and us like doing like different attacks. There's one of like, I think Toad, one of my moderators, using like the HPG, like the big explosion move. I forgot what it's called.
Wyvern Heart.
Yeah, you use that. There's like a sick shot of just like the explosion and him just like kind of lean back from the blast. It was crazy.
That's sick.
Yeah,
that's actually awesome. I want to. Skoj is streaming the like our YouTube studio, you know, back end to me, and I just moused over it and tried to scroll down. So. That's where I'm at. Today was daylight savings time. We're dating the video, but today was daylight savings time, and it was a spring forward, but I'm already fucked up. So Been fucked up since the last daylight savings time change.
I'm looking for.
Skoj, just pick one.
I'm trying to find one more comment. There's one from Banshee. It's okay, Bagel. I did not watch the Monster Hunter movie legally either. This is from the same video.
They put it on Amazon, I think. So I think I'm gonna try to watch it now.
Oh, you're gonna watch it?
I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try it too. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. There's probably a YouTube video out there somewhere that's just like the best parts of the movie, and it's probably just the monster.
Yeah, it's just that scene with gore, and then that's it. That's
It's a 2-second scene.
Whole thing.
Like, what the fuck? I got so hyped when he came into screen, and then they had their whole like slow motion lineup for like what they usually do for like teasing another movie, and then it was just like faded black credits. I'm like, what the fuck? And the person that was using insect glaive didn't even have a insect. He was just like, glaive.
Well, yeah. I mean, neither did what's her face from the Monster Hunter Adventures Frontier, the Netflix cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. There was one they were fighting.
But yeah, Paisley. Paisley was. I remember the name of the Kinsect. I do not remember the name of the hunter or the name of the shell, but the Kinsect's name was Paisley.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that. But yeah, no, for those who don't know, Banshee has worked on a lot of movies and helped out with a lot of cool backgrounds and just visually making everything look pleasing, which is really nice. There's the right word for it. I'm just really bad at naming that.
Aesthetic and primpty.
Primpty. My goodness.
But yeah, Banshee worked on the Monster Hunter movie and on more recently Uncharted.
And the next one, which is like something. It was a train.
A train?
Yes. I need to find it. Banshee.
Snowpiercer?
No.
Oh God, I hope not.
No. There was a movie that she's working on and helping out around with. Trying to skim past.
I believe in you.
Elden Ring
Whoa,
spoilers.
Skoj! I can't believe you would retweet that on Twitter. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what? No.
Whoa, Skoj! Oh my gosh, on your main? Holy.
That's not what I meant. Or no, I did not. Wait, what the fuck? Did she tweet it a while ago? There it is. Stuff. Bullet Train is a new movie coming out, and it looks really good.
Train.
It's made by the same director as Deadpool, and like watching the trailer, it's like the same comedy,
like humor. Yeah,
I'm really excited for that. But yeah, I can show you the trailer after. But that about covers what we want to discuss for this little snack break that we have. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you guys want to leave a comment what you're excited for Sunbreak, or if you guys already watched the
announcement,
the digital event. Oh, this is why you're here.
Oh no, this poor man. Oh my God.
Feel free to leave a comment down below. We would love to talk about it for our next snack break and kind of just go in depth about what other current event news that's happening. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening, because we're actually posting this on Spotify as well. And yeah, we'll see you all later. All right. Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.